adequately provided for in the legal framework. So that's one area where, as countries as Ghana, we want to look at and make sure that the laws are solid enough to punish and discourage offenders from perpetrating crimes against children in the online space. Another thing we've highlighted there is the need for industry processes. And why have I picked up processes? It's because we all as stakeholders, increasingly, we have an understanding of what we need to do, how we need to work together and collaborate, but in many instances, it's not documented. So for instance, mobile operators are expected to work with law enforcement agencies and work with the government in helping to track offenders or notice and report and take down inappropriate content on the internet platforms that they provide. But in reality, there is no documented process for that collaboration. So this is one area that we also can look at as organizations, as stakeholders collaborating in this fight. We need to document our collaboration processes. So if law enforcement expects mobile operators, for instance, to submit details of data or inappropriate content, there needs to be, one, the legal backing for it, two, the defined process, designated staff, and the proper chain of custody for addressing that material. Because what you want to build into your processes as well is the understanding that where, for instance, you come across content that depicts child abuse, children engaged in inappropriate conduct or being sexually abused, it's not something you want to circulate to everyone. The Honorable Minister mentioned something that was circulated on a WhatsApp group, and that's a sad reality of our times. You find a lot of, sometimes you get sent a video or a picture, an image depicting a child being abused, and then people keep forwarding it to one another, and everybody, curses and, really berates the perpetrators of that abuse and say, pass it on so that we speak against this and we fight against this. But the reality is that for everybody who forwards on that content has joined in perpetrating that abuse against that child. So what we want to do is limit the circulation, and to limit the circulation, you need to define within your organizations the proper people who are authorized, as few as possible, to handle that content so that we protect that child's dignity a little bit more and see if there's anything we can do, if it's a life situation, to rescue that child out of that situation.